Sanjeev.
Very good afternoon, Ji. Good to see you and, good to be here.
Thank you very much. And we're so glad that you chaired the meeting in the morning of ICM. And almost everybody's talking about that it is a very wonderful initiative. And we already have, I believe, 15 members who signed up.
Absolutely. That's been a pleasure.
Tell us something about what's the plan.
No, excellent. I mean, that's been a pleasure. I mean, if you remember last year in Dubai, we had sown the seeds.
Yes.
Right, of this thought process. And it's overwhelming to see that, those seeds are bearing the fruits now.
Yes.
Because the very fact that once we came out with this information to the people, that we are looking at, setting up this international court of mediation. The kind of interest was amazing, but once we, in the morning when we had the meeting, 15 countries have already committed to be a part of that setup, which I think is excellent.
I believe so.
Right?
So, in fact, it was early in the morning, the meeting, and we had decided on a decent sized room.
Absolutely.
And still it became packed. Then we had to bring chairs from the other room.
Yes, right. So, I think all in all, there were like 25 odd people, including the organizers and the entire team. So, that really puts us slightly, in spot in terms of now we need to hurry up.
Yes.
Because when people are aligning with this thought process, and when we see this mediation concept, which has been picked up so well all across, and to tell you, I think we have representation from Europe, US, Africa, right, and of course in Asia as well. So that means that there are people who are now aligning to the concept. They understand the relevance of mediation. And the very good part, I think, if you noted, the discussion has moved from ADR as a generic topic to mediation specific, because now people are able to differentiate between adversarial and non-adversarial. And as ICM, as International Code of Mediation, which of course is people are excited about the title as well.
Yes, it is.
Right?
It is indeed.
And then the whole idea is that we want to cover the entire non-adversarial tools and techniques. So if we can use conversations and mediations and negotiation and conciliation and settlement, irrespective whatever terminology is being used across. More important is, can we settle it out of the courts? Can we really put the parties back together? Right? Can we preserve relationships? So I think from that perspective, it is really making a lot of dent, and people are appreciating that.
I couldn't agree more with you. And in fact, the decision that has been taken today of having the guidelines and basic organization in place in 45 days is very ambitious.
Yes.
But I agree with you that the seeds were sown in the last conference. Since then, there's been a lot of mulling in your mind and all our minds.
Agreed.
And very soon we'll have this mediation center going, ICM.
Right. So and just to kind of take it slightly further, the intent is to have at least 50 odd countries, if we can cover it in the first phase, and then we go and drill deeper in terms of what next needs to be done in terms of getting more people on board. But structurally, I think we're looking at a representation from each country. We do a top-down, bottoms-up, all put together.
Okay.
Right. It will be sharing the best practices, helping people innovate further on the mediation front, on the non-adversarial, and working very closely with the corporates, with the governments, and with mediators and then legal fraternity as well, of course. So I think everyone's invited from that perspective.
That sounds really good. So, Mr. Sanjeev Ahuja, thank you very much. And I wish you and ICM and to all of us all the very best.